All right, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for being here today. This is Truth Be Told Tarot. I appreciate you all for being here. So I already pulled some letter cards out. I got a lot of letter cards here. So let's get into these energies and see what this is about. When I was shuffling the deck, I also seen this T card had came out, but I kept seeing the other T. So somebody's name could be TT, or somebody's initials could be TT. This could have something to do with dynamite or TNT. Friend, Paul. Somebody's name could be Patricia. Keep in mind these initials, these letters could be initials to people's names as well. I always get my cue card. Somebody's asking a lot of questions or needing to ask a lot of questions. Water. Somebody could be needing to drink water. Out of all these letters, I have two vowels here. Tap, rap, bad, pawn, PAWN, friend, filter, tiff as in Tiffany, infiltrate, war. Somebody could be going to war, whether it's physically or spiritually, and they need water. Somebody could be getting dehydrated. This person could be thirsty. Man, I should have moved these over some more. I'll probably just edit this part out, because I try not to make the videos too long, because after like 30 minutes my phone is like, it won't let me transfer the video and all kinds to my SD card and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, and I barely have anything on my phone. It's like, what the hell? So yeah. I try not to make the videos too long anyway, because I know I don't really like to sit there and watch long ass videos. So let's get into this energy and see what this is about here. If you see any words that I missed, just put it in the comment section. Any words that are pertaining to you or this reading. We have coffin, so something is ending here. Something is over. This could be a war that's over, a battle that left you dehydrated, thirsty, hungry, exhausted. It's over. You could be feeling gratitude that this is ending. Whatever this is that's leaving your life, you could be expressing gratitude for it. You are of great fortune in this community, and you realize that this community doesn't deserve you. You don't need to be around these people. They don't need to be tainting your energy. You could be leaving a community behind for your great fortune, because you realize that you're worth more than that, like I said. And it's like you were pouring out your great fortune among this community, but they didn't deserve your energy. You've matured in the process. You could be getting older as well, more reserved, preserving your energy. You're more comfortable with who you are. You're more comfortable with your gifts. You're not easily handing out your gifts to anyone. Yeah, you made a decision to balance your life out here. Give your power to, or give your energy, your time to things that deserve you. Because your time is precious. Your life is precious. And you are of high honor. It's like I've come to the conclusion that I'm of high honor and I don't deserve this. I want more for myself. And every time I lower my standards, I just end up in this battle that I don't need to fight. So you're going down a new path. Even if you have to go on this journey alone, you're going on this journey of transformation. You could be healing yourself from a situation. A masculine energy here. There's a masculine energy in here. You could be going towards this. You could be going towards this masculine, or you could be leaving this masculine behind here. I feel like this masculine is at the end of one of these paths. Either at the beginning of this path or the end of this path. So either he's meeting you on the other side, or he can't go with you. Somebody could be trying to communicate with you. They could be trying to send you a message, or you could be leaving a message for someone. You could be leaving a message that you're leaving. I just seen letter at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You could be writing a letter to someone. Or you could be receiving a letter. Yeah, I feel like you're committing to this masculine energy because you're in love. And it's like all we need is each other. It's like everything I need is in this relationship. I love, I have the friendship. You could be best friends with this masculine. And it's like I don't need all these other people. I don't need all these other people draining me of my energy. And sometimes that's best to go where you're comfortable. Sometimes it's best not to have a bunch of people in your energy because people are a trip. These people could have making you feel sick and distressed. But this problem was only temporary because life was teaching you something. Life was teaching you that you're of high honor and not to lower your standards. Go where the love is. Go where you're supported. Go where you're honored. And if you have to shut everybody else out, then that's what you need to do. You could be recovering from some kind of sorrow, or you could be feeling sorry that you have to leave these people behind. You could be feeling sorry that you have to end this. Maybe you felt like you loved these people, but you were just suffering. So you know that it's time to end this. You made the decision to no longer do this to yourself, because you could realize that you were doing it to yourself by being around a place where you're not wanted. I wouldn't say that you're not needed in this place. You were needed because these people were leeching off of your energy. You could be very empathic, but these people, we have to know where to put our energies. And these people weren't deserving of your energy. Somebody could have been trying to use you for money, use you for your energy, use you for your essence. And this is why you were fighting. You were fighting this person. and this person was only causing you chaos. But you laid your sword down and was like, it's time to go. It's time to leave. Yeah, you could be leaving a family situation. You've alchemized your energies. You're purifying yourself. You're changing who you are, or you're walking in who you are. I just seen the 1010 card. This is over. 1010 is about endings. Leaving the past behind. Starting over. Closing out cycles. It's like you look behind you and all you see is darkness. And you stood up for yourself. And your voice, you could have spoken your truth about a situation and your voice packed a punch. All these people here is the echo of your words. That's all you left behind. And they could take it or leave it. But you don't care. Because you know what's best for you. Somebody could be seeking revenge. Somebody could have tried to kill you in this energy as well. Because they were seeking revenge. Or this person tried to kill you. You made it through the situation. And now they're seeking revenge. Because this person has a problem. They have a problem. They have a problem with themselves. Their problem is not with you. It's with themselves. Because it doesn't matter what a person does to you. If you can't heal and grow from a situation, it's because something's wrong with you. There's something in you that's making you, and I'm not saying you did anything to this person, but there's something wrong with them if they choose to always seek revenge when they're the toxic one. If they can't let people go. They have to hold on to people because they're obsessed. And they're always finding a reason to be angry. They cater to the malice in their hearts because they refuse to heal it. All right, that seems like that's all that wants to come out. The truth. You're realizing the truth about a situation. That somebody played too much. Somebody could live in California, Colorado, Connecticut, or Delaware. And all these people, or this person, was just telling lies. Somebody could be always drunk. You could be changing careers as well. I'm going to leave these out. It's funny how these cards work sometimes. That they be at the top of the deck. Could be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody sold their soul in this energy. Show me shadow. Show me shadow, please. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, you could have been living in somebody's shadow. You didn't realize this. You could have been living in your own shadow. Living in your lower self. The energies were trying to force you to go through the dark night of the soul to deal with your shadow self. But you were holding on to something until you realized the truth. That these people were trying to kill you. Yeah. This near-death experience, this masculine energy tried to take you out here. They nearly ended your life. This person could be this person could think highly of themselves here. And they were keeping you stuck. Keeping you in grief and despair and grieving. You could also be very disappointed in this person because of how far they will take things to get what they want. Seeking revenge. If this person nearly tried to kill you, you could be seeking revenge on this person. You could be keeping it to yourself. But it's like you're going within to find out how you can make this person pay for what they did to you. But you're going to handle it intelligently. Yeah, because you're overlooking a situation. I heard paperwork. You could be overlooking paperwork. You're overseeing paperwork. And you're obtaining knowledge to get around some kind of contract here, so you can close out this cycle. And also, because you want revenge, you want this energy to be sent back to them. It's like return to sender energy. Maybe you're looking over some paperwork with a lawyer or something. Show me this Show me this high priestess. The World card. You could be looking for something on the internet, looking for some kind of information about a situation, how to handle a situation when it comes to the law, or like I said, some kind of paperwork. And you're looking on the internet for it, but you can't find anything. I know a lot of times with the internet, they try and make you pay for everything. So you could feel at a block. You could feel blocked if you don't have any money to pay for whatever this is that you're looking for, or the information could be hidden or locked away. You don't have access to the internet. Show me this Two of Swords. Or this doesn't have to be the internet. It could be just you're searching for the wisdom of the world. Like I said, the laws or something. Show me Two of Swords. Yeah, justice. You're searching for justice, but you feel blocked. Maybe you couldn't find a way around this contract or this paperwork. You couldn't find what you were looking for. Or there's no escape from this contract. But you want justice in this situation. The Wheel? Show me the Wheel. Maybe you feel like it's just over and done with, because the Wheel of Fortune could be closing out a cycle. Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna close this cycle out and go on my own and stay away from these people or this person. But you feel burdened. But you're going to go where you feel loved with this masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a brother or a cousin or a relative. Somebody's always drinking here. Somebody always drinking and lying. Or this person, you could be drinking because you're tired of the lies. Somebody loves to drink. Somebody also is a pleasure seeker. They love to overindulge in things. And whatever they do, they overindulge in it. They love drinking with family members, or this is part of who they are. They have a reputation for drinking all the time, always being drunk, always being intoxicated. Show me lies. Yeah, you're leaving these lies behind. You don't want anything to do with these people that are lying. And like I said, you could be researching something. Some kind of paperwork with this card. Or maybe you discovered something. You discovered some kind of lies in paperwork. And that's what made you leave. Yeah, that's what made you leave this community behind, because you discovered that they were lying about something. This could be a family. This could be a work situation. It could be an establishment. It could be something that you had joined. Something that you were a part of. That you're walking away from. You no longer want to be a part of this because they play too much. You found out the answers that you needed about a situation. Look, show me a career change. Justice. You could be going after a career where you're more content, more satisfied. Maybe you were standing all day, or maybe this new career could have you standing all day. Somebody's feet hurt in this situation. Somebody's feet were hurting from standing all day or being in shoes, a certain type of shoes all day. Or maybe you're saying, I don't mind standing on the job all day as long as I feel content. It's like you're willing to deal with the pain of this new job. It's not that comfortable, but you'll be content in life. It'll bring you satisfaction because you'll be away from all this toxicity. I'd rather deal with this pain than deal with the pain that I've endured. Yeah, it's like you've been looking at this for a while here. You've been looking at making this move for a while, but you're taking your time. Maybe you're trying to heal from something as well. You're waiting till you fully recover before you make this move, but you've been looking at it. You've been looking at this opportunity. And it's like once you get on your feet, you're going to make this move. Younger woman. Dealings or relationship with a younger woman. I feel like this younger woman could be you. Teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Older woman. Dealings or relationship with the older woman. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. Person to person. There could be an older feminine energy that's giving you advice, or vice versa. You could be giving this older woman advice, or you could be this older woman. Somebody's letting you know the tea. Or you could be giving someone the tea, and this person is giving you advice, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates for you. But somebody feels a companionship with a older woman, a person of the same sex. This person is very wise and intelligent, and they give you good advice. They could give you advice on this matter that you're going through, or how to handle this situation. But you feel like you've developed a good connection with this person because they're very wise. They give good advice. Criminal and clown. Somebody could do anything foolish. They invest in foolish behaviors. They always think shit is funny and it's not funny. They love being toxic. Somebody could be laughing all the way to jail as well, because this person is a fool. This person could be going to prison. And they think it's funny because they're immature. Somebody's very immature. It's like, you too old to be playing these games. Gang. Somebody could be in a gang. They could be gang stalking someone. Yeah, it's like this person is old enough to know better, but it's like they think like a child. They think they still young and in the gang. They resort to violence and criminal activity, and they try and hide themselves, but it's like, I see you, clown ass motherfucker. I see you. Somebody could end up homeless, or they were trying to get you to become homeless, or you could have left everything behind and became homeless because you didn't want to deal with something anymore. You didn't want to deal with this clown who was trying to kill you or something. But I feel like this is a community of people that's just immature. This whole gang could be foolish. They play too much. Somebody play too much. Gateway, vision. Yeah, you're seeing your way. You're going down this new path here. You know which direction that you need to turn to, and it's like you have somebody that's loyal to you waiting on the other side.